all, and welcome back to some more Mario 64, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at Wet Dry World. Now, if my star count is a bit different than last episode, I apologize. Something went absolutely foobar with my recording, and I had everything all edited, and then everything got corrupted, and then I had to re-record it, and then my recording software wasn't working, and it was just a whole bunch of technical problems. So, I have a completed world of Wet Dry World, and yeah. So, today we're going to be looking at Wet Dry World, like I said. So, our first star on the chopping block is Shocking Arrow Lifts. Now, there's something really neat about Wet Dry World, and it has something to do with what the Toad told us a little bit ago. That if you jump into the painting at a certain height level, the water level will change according to where you jumped into the painting. For example, if you jumped into the lowest point, the water will be at the lowest point, and if you jumped at the highest point of the painting, the water will be at the very highest. So, our goal for this star is to get up there. So we're going to be ignoring all that nonsense going on up there with the amp who can knock us off of our platforms and screw us up of getting our star. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stand right in the middle of this corner here and be teleported right up to the top of the cannon. And for the bob on body for this cannon, he is right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to just simply jump on down and avoid the fireball and break this box to get our first star of the day. Here we go! So heading back in, we have top of the town. So we want the water to be at the highest point. So we're going to jump in at the very tip top of the painting, and we'll be able to easily get to our next point of interest. So what we're going to do is we're going to come on over here, avoiding Mr. Chuckya, and there's a way to break free of the Chuckya. I don't know how to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up onto that wooden plank that the Chuckya threw us away from. Come on, Mario. There we go. So we're going to get the camera right behind us so we can actually travel across this board safely. And now we're going to just come on up here to our next star of the day. Here we go! So our next star is Secrets in the Shallows and Sky. For this particular star, we want the water level to be at the very, very bottom, because our first two secrets are on the bottom level of the stage. So there are also these neat crystals in the stage that control the height of the water as well, and they are littered throughout the entire stage. So our first secret is right up here. So we're going to just jump up and collect it. Then we're going to push this block to get our second secret. Coming on over here, we can push this block to get our third secret. Now we're going to use this flippy guy to get us up here, and we're going to take some damage here because of this flippy guy. Alright, let's see if I can do this here. We're going to do a triple jump, and then wall kick, and fail. Okay, so we're just going to use the flippy guy, and we're going to take more damage. Drat. Come on, flippy guy. We're going to use this flippy guy to try and get up there. There we go. Oh! Okay, so I went and got some coins to try and refill my health, but it seems that Flippy Guy does not want me to have my health. So, our next secret is up here. I'm just taking constant damage. Luckily, this box has 10 coins for me. Alright, so we can push this button now and carry on with the stage. Coming up this stairway of blocks, we can head up to the top of this pillar here, and we can get our last secret. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to jump over here, and we're going to activate this crystal to get the water to the highest point. This camera is not cooperating with me at all. So now that we have the camera behind us, we can just swim on over and collect our next star. Just like so. So heading back in, we're going to be doing Express Elevator Hurry Up. So for this particular star, we want the water level to be at its very lowest. So we're just going to swim down into this corner, activate this crystal to lower the water. And now we can head on back up to where our last secret was in our previous star to get to our next point of interest, if we can get up there. So we're gonna just run on over here and let's see if I can do it this time. I didn't even do the triple jump. Oh, but Flippy Guy's gonna give me a hand. And then the other Flippy Guy's gonna try and give me a hand, but I'm just gonna take damage. Whatever. So what we have to do is we gotta push that button again so we can get back up to where we got our last secret. So, we're just going to climb the stairs one last time. If I can get up there. And we're gonna do a backflip. And so, from here, we're going to land on this left-hand side of this platform here. This will take us down. And now we are just going to do a ground pound to get through this box and jump on up here. And now we're just going to ride the elevator on up to the star. Pretty easy star, I think, all things considered. So get ready to do a backflip and collect our next star. So for our last star of the day, we're going to be doing Quick Race Through Downtown. So this is another star that requires the water level to be at the highest point it can be. So what we're going to do is we're going to just come on over to this box instead of taking the stairwell, because I think the box is a little bit faster. We're just going to head on up here with a backflip, and then we're going to just do a side flip, and then head on over here, so we can push the switch over here to raise our water level. And now what we can do is we're going to swim on over to this far platform way over here. You can see our shocking aerolift star box there. That is of no use to us anymore. So we're going to jump up onto this platform, get the camera right behind us here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a triple jump. And we're going to try and land on that platform up there with the Bob-omb Buddy. It's a little bit harder than it seems, I think. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So from here we can talk to the Bob-omb Buddy. He'll prepare the cannon for us. I've already done that because of previous recordings that went really sideways and I wasn't able to recover them. So from here we're going to just pop into the cannon, and now aiming this cannon is a little bit more refined. What we're going to do is we're going to aim in this direction. However, those two 1-ups are going to act as a guide for us. We're going to move the camera just until that first 1-up disappears off screen, so about right there. Fire, and that should land us directly in the cage. And now from here, we can swim down into this tunnel and head to our next point of interest, which is downtown. Now, the thing about this particular stage is the downtown area and the main area are two separate areas connected by a loading zone. So this crystal over here doesn't control the water over there and vice versa. So whenever you come over here, the water is always going to be at its highest. So if we were to head back over into the main area through there, we'd just be randomly in water when we go back over there. So from here, what we want to do is we want to swing the camera over here so we can see this Vanish Cat block. We're going to collect it and just walk through walls over here. This will allow us a shortcut to quickly get over to the next point of interest I don't want to be on this Vanish Cat box. I don't want to be on the Vanish Cat box, dude. Come on. So we want to just scale this tower so we can get to our last star of the day.